So far, we haven't done anything that's too compelling, but next we're going to add filters to the project to make it a more interesting composition. So how are we going to do that? We're going to add effects. Now there's three types of effects that we can have, and we sort of mentioned them earlier. There are filters, behaviors, and masks. And we'll use each of these in this composition. We're also going to use what we call blend methods or blend modes that helps you to change the interaction between overlapping elements. So let's look at first the project pane or the layers section. And in Photoshop you had a little bitty eye that you could do to take something off. Well, we can do it here by unchecking this little box right here and turn it on and off so we can focus on the part that we want to do. Also click on your layer that you want to work on, just like you had to do in Photoshop. So to begin with, we're going to work on the actual background layer. So we're going to turn off the copy right now, and we're going to use a filter to change the look of the element in the project. So you can do color correction or maybe brighten it up if it was too dark. This would be how you remove a green screen from a clip. And so we can go to the section over here, and we're going to click on the library, or you can press Command 2 to get that quickly. And we're going to look at this list over here, and we are going to use the filters section, and then we're going to go to the color correction. So these, you have your basic folders, and so color correction, we're looking for gamma, and this will help to actually, when we put it on there, we're going to darken it a little bit. So we're going to drag this filter onto the video in the canvas. So I'm going to take it, drag it here, and you'll notice that really nothing really happened, except you now have gamma in your layers section. And we're going to change this, so we need to go to the heads up display, and you'll see that it has your option here. And we're going to, at 1, it doesn't do anything. If we take it lower, it darkens it. If we take it higher, it raises it up, the exposure part of it. So we're going to take this to 0.5, as close as we can get to it. Another way to do it is to go to the inspector, and if you want to be very exact, then you can type in your number and then hit enter, and it takes it to exactly 0.50. So next, if we take the play, you'll see that it's darker, and it also has some sound in it, so we can also mute, because we really don't want the sound in there, so we're going to mute that. And you can see how it's sort of stylized it. And next we're going to go back to the library, and we're going to look for the stylize, and we're going to choose one that's called Bad TV. And if you look up here, here's a preview of what it's going to do. So it sort of makes it fuzzy and staticky and distorted, and it rolls, so it looks like bad television. But this will be good for this clip, and so we're going to add it here. And now let's go back to the beginning and watch what it does. Okay. So we have a little bit of something there. Now we don't want this line to be there the whole time, so we're going to change that up. So if I open up my HUD, and we're going to change the roll, and so you see I can take it to where it should be. So we're going to take that to let's take it to 1 or 2, and it'll be there. And we're going to take the saturation and change this to negative 51, 51, to give it more of that old television type look. And again, play it, sort of jitters a little bit and has that. So this is our the filters that we're going to use on our original layer, and next we'll talk about the copy and what we're going to do to the copy.